Obi truly de-tribalized Nigerians exemplifies humility, a monarch says. Actually, Peter Obi, his emergence, his humility, his level of meekness, and his global acceptance actually destabilized Nigerians, because there's actually no state in this country that you do not see the obedience, and there is actually no family in Nigeria that actually you will not see at least one obedient. So the guy has, his emergence has made almost all the tribes in Nigeria to come together to speak one voice for the first time, at least among the reasonable youths, among the reasonable families. Okay, this monarch is the Orodje of Okpe. Let's hear from him. Traditional ruler of Okpe Kingdom in Delta State, Major General Felix Aho Mujakpero, retired, Orel 1, Orodje of Okpe, had described the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, as a truly de-tribalized Nigerian. Okay? Is a truly de-tribalized Nigerian who lives above tribal and religious affiliations and seeks peace and unity of the nation. Tell them. He made the remarks when Mr. Peter Obi visited him in his palace. He narrated how in 2012, Obi, as the then governor of Anambra State, appointed him as chancellor to Anambra State University, now Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University, Igbariam. He recalled that Obi had not known him personally, but gave him the appointment on the strength of his capability and capacity. He did not consider the fact that I am not from his tribe or political affiliation. He knew that I could do the job, and he gave me the appointment. It shows that under him, Nigerians will be considered for positions on merit rather than on tribal and religious considerations or how connected one is. He has proven again and again that he is truly a de-tribalized Nigerian. Wow. The Orodje added that Obi's level of humility is admirable and should be, imbibed by Nigeria's political leaders. When he was the governor, on one occasion, I attended an event at the government house and I saw him serving food to the guests by himself, and he did so happily. Such virtues are lacking in our political space today, he said. He hailed Obi for starting a movement that has revolutionized Nigeria's political space and has continued to give hope to the people. Exactly. Wow. So in his response, Obi reiterated his commitment to a highly productive Nigeria. He described over-reliance of the nation on oil proceeds as one of the main causes of unproductivity. He insisted that moving the nation from consumption to production will lift the nation's economy from its deplorable state. Obi maintained that his struggle to build a new Nigeria is not about him, but about building a better society that will be beneficial for all Nigerians. He explained that it is important for every Nigerian to remain committed to nation building and avoid every form of anarchy. Poverty knows no tribe or religion. We must all join hands to make Nigeria work, Obi concluded. Wow. So this is exactly what transpired between Peter Obi of Labour Party and the Orodje of Okpe in Okpe Kingdom in Delta State. This is a very good testimony that the traditional ruler is making, that when he was in this military or in the service, that Peter Obi once made him the chancellor of that university that is now Odumegwu Ojukwu University. Wow. Okay, a chancellor of Anambra State University. Can you imagine? So he never knew him. He's from Delta State, while Obi is from Anambra State, but he got the appointment because Obi saw him and saw his capacity. So on all of these Obi's antecedents, he confirmed Obi as a truly de-tribalized Nigerian and one that genuinely seeks a nation building. and says that his character should be imbibed by all Nigerian politicians if Nigeria should move forward. This is a very good one. Okay? It's a very good one. And Obi responded by saying that his nation building is not about him, it's about building a country that was calling once a nation. That the idea of moving Nigeria from, consumption nation to a producing nation is for the good of the country, saying that over-reliance on oil is one of the reasons Nigeria is what it is today. And we need to shift our reliance from oil to other resources and other revenue-generating resources that we have in the country, especially the mineral resources, especially manufacturing and distribution. All of that need to be developed so that, and even agriculture as well, so that our reliance on oil can be reduced and then we can have alternative source of income as a nation. Okay. So that is exactly what transpired between them. Now there are a few comments here coming from a few individuals. Someone says Huchobi, the one that centers his campaign anywhere he goes among only the Igbos. This guy is another tribal bigot. Okay? And somebody has told him there, continue to deceive yourself. Somebody said, we don't expect less from you. Is Efa and Fatimota not the same? As for me, Obi is a gunner. Can you imagine? What is a gunner? Yeah? You don't understand. Somebody say, you are a liar. I am an Anglican from Anambra State. Obi is the best thing that happened to Anambra Anglican as a governor. Can you imagine? This is the joke of the year. Obi liar, a de-tribalized Nigerian, a tribal bigot to the core. Can you imagine? This again is another Western tribal bigot speaking there. Take your medicine so that you can recall back. Abi, that's exactly what he has been told. Now, wow. Peter Obi cannot be compared to any Nigerian, including you. Obi supersedes all. Just note that all verbal and physical attacks on Obi is due to wickedness, envy, and desperation. If anyone comparable to Obi, please bring him on. Exactly. Obi is actually, he actually has no pair for now among all the Nigerian politicians because they are all looters. Look at what is happening in the National Assembly now. Under Tinubu's government, Akpabio had just bought 4 SUVs for 1 billion naira. Okay, Abbas Tajuddin, the new Speaker of the House of Rep, has cornered about 9.5 billion naira worth of contract. What do you have to say? National Assembly is already cornering another 500 billion naira palliative for the first subsidy removal that is meant for the poor Nigerians. They have cornered all of that. So it's quite unfortunate that this government might be the worst government ever in Nigerian history, worse than Buhari's government. So this is what the Orodje of Okpe is saying about Peter Obi in his palace. Let's have your comment in this session, comment section for sharing.